Okay, thank you very much. Good morning, Coach Brown. How are you?
I'm doing well. Good morning.
Thanks, as always, for joining us this morning. Coach, before we get to questions, can you just start us off with your thoughts on the Thursday night game against Idaho?
Yeah, it was a good win for us. We hadn't played very well in these midweek games, so it was nice to come out and perform well. We had a little adversity early in the game. Didn't start it off very quick, but we were able to get the lead before half and held on for the rest of the game. You know, we won 3 in a row here. I felt like that we'd made some really good strides against Georgia State and Georgia Southern. Don't feel like we played our best on Thursday night versus Idaho, and we've got to get back on track and get better down the stretch here for our last 3 conference games.
Coach, as you prepare for the next game, what has stood out to you about Coastal Carolina?
Well, they played great last week. You know, I mean, I think that's the biggest thing is you know, I was able to watch the entire second half last week and was really pulling hard for them. It would have been a great win for our league. I think Jamie's done a really good job there. He's a guy that I've known for a long time, got a lot of respect for, and built a tremendous program there at Charleston Southern, and doing a great job in that interim role there, taking over for Joe this year. And they're a group that's gotten better. They've been competitive all year. I know the season hadn't gone how it wanted them to, but they've been competitive, and they played extremely well last week. And, you know, on defense, if you look at them, Mickey Matthews, their defense coordinator, one really, really good football coach, been around for a long time, know Mickey well. He's got them playing hard. They've got, you know, I don't know if I'm right on how I counted this, but I saw where they had, I think I counted this right. They had 9 guys on defense that have started 10 or more games. That's a lot of experience. They got defensive end number 3, Marcus Williamson, I think one of the better pass rushers in our league. Mike linebacker is Shane Johnson, a really physical presence there. And they've got some guys in the secondary that come down and make some plays. Offensively, what Jamie does is it's tough. You know, they're throwing the ball at a good percentage. I thought the quarterback, I know he went out at halftime, but he played really well early in the game there versus Arkansas last week. And they had a bunch of receivers that went up and made one-on-one plays on balls. They hit several balls downfield, and the Abercrombie kid is a tough runner. And they got a young offensive line, but I think one of the more athletic offensive lines in our league. And I know they're going to get a lot of confidence coming off that game last week. And we're gonna have to continue to play well to go in there and get a win.
Thanks, Coach. We'll go to questions now from Alan Blondin with the Sun News.
Yeah, Coach. One thing I wanted to ask you was, you know, just how important and how much does it mean to the team to have the stability you've had at the quarterback position for now almost 3 years?
Well, I think it can't be underestimated. You know, Brandon has been a 4-year starter here, and he's in his 3rd year with our staff as a starting quarterback, and he's done a really good job. You know, first team all league. I think he's playing. I think his stats aren't as good. I don't know if we played as good around him, but I think he's probably been more consistent and played it even at a higher level this year than he did last year. But he's grown and matured each year. He's got a great understanding of what we're doing. So I think without a doubt, it's a huge benefit.
I'll just have one quick follow. You touched on it a little bit, but do you look at Coastal any differently now this week than you did prior to Saturday?
No, they're a group that I've got a lot of respect for, and you think about it, they've got a bunch of guys on that team that have won a lot of football games. So I think anytime, I always respect people that won, and they won at a big time level, at the FCS level. I know both the coordinators well, and got a lot of respect for them for what they do on each side of the ball. So I watched them on Friday and on Saturday morning before the Arkansas game, and I knew they were going to be a difficult opponent. And that's before they got the confidence of going out and playing Arkansas so well and having a chance to win late in the game there. So they've got good players. And they hit a difficult stretch there in the middle of the year. I think they're coming out of it now, and we'll have our hands full for sure on Saturday afternoon.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Coach.
Okay, Alan, thank you very much. And, Coach, those are all the questions in the queue, so thank you very much for joining us this morning.
All right, thanks.